Hey YouTube, how's it going? Thank you for tuning in live. We're on the rewind. I'll take it. Yeah, guys. So a little bit tardy from here. Had some issues. You turn on this device and you mouse click, and it's supposed to work. Hopefully, it's not too much of user error. But I swear these updates, they log out all the info, have to re-enter. All this stuff happens. Anyway, how's it going? Yeah, so all right, guys, I'll try to get it together and just go live here and share what's been going on for the past week in this world of collectibles and show and tell. So yeah, Craig 69. Shout out to Craig, guys. Actually, I have a thing to show off that I received from Craig. I'll be doing that here shortly. But since he's here, that's awesome. I'll build up the anticipation. But yeah, so I'll talk about Hot Wheels. Craig's box, the Craig box that I received. It pretty good stuff. I did a soft unboxing last Friday on Fishcat Collectibles. If Fishcat is in here, he'll let you know that I kind of teased it a little bit. And speaking of which, you know what? Let's see. I'll drop Fishcat Collectibles a little page here. You guys, if you're not subscribed to them, you don't have to subscribe. Truth be told. I'm kidding. But there's this page, guys. I'll highlight it when it shows up. And yes, Craig's not here. So, and it's a Fishcat Collectibles, guys. Sub him up. He's close to 1,000. He's trying to get there. He's trying to do a giveaway. And each time he doesn't get to 1,000, he adds the giveaway, changes the giveaway. But he's good people. And, if there's a giveaway, a giveaway will happen. All right, cool. All right. So, guys, I might just do comic haul videos on their own as I introduce the Hot Wheels that I'm going to show off. The reason being because deliveries of Hot Wheels, they're not always consistent. And sometimes I have to scramble for them. And, for example, I just went looking for Hot Wheels at a store for a week straight. Plus, nothing. Went to another store that I normally get stuff. Nothing. So ship dates, I have to, I don't know. And then you have to be there first, right? So I might hold off on the Hot Wheels thing, but you guys let me know what you think. If I could do like a Hot Wheels video separate, if that's cool. But anyway, we'll see what happens. But as of right now, it's just getting tougher. Yeah. All right, cool. Anyway, so 2 weeks, not finding anything. Finally found something. Couple repeats. And that's the thing I don't want to do is buy repeats because if I don't like them, I'm not going to spend my time, energy, effort, money on it. But I did find some cool ones, and I'll show them off. All right, so 2016 Lamborghini Centenario Roadster. And I believe this is a Kroger exclusive because this color stands out. And I've seen it before, like in yellow, lime green. And I don't think I've seen it with the gray yellow combo. Steelers colors, why not? But if you guys would like me to, I'll get you a closer look. I'll open this one up. Yeah, so cool. Next Kroger exclusive here, and these are C case. It's a 2020 Mustang Shelby GT 500. The price went up on these guys. They used to be like $1.18. Now they're $1.33. So, yeah, just a few cents, but they kind of add up. But anyway, Mustang fan, and so you know how to get it. Yeah, but if you want me to open it, let me know. I'll get some votes. All right. I have to get like 10 votes to open up this one, but this is a repeat. And Buddy out in Los Angeles thinks this one's pretty cool. And so I got to repeat. Maybe I'll work a trade out with him. And what am I talking about? I am talking about the Ferrari F40 Competizione. Again, if I butchered my Italian, I apologize. And slick black there. Has some cool details to it. The interior gray, black, looks classy. So yeah, there's that. All right, cool. And I had this one. I said I was going to open it up on the last show, and I didn't. And I'll stop being indecisive, and I'll just go ahead and open it right now. But it's the Hot Wings Treasure Hunt. So this is from, was it the D case? D case. And it looks like the MRE hot sauce. Like I think I've featured this one before. It does have the Treasure Hunt logo on the card and on the car right there. I'll just go ahead and open it. I've seen some videos where people put like acetone and they open it that way. Maybe I will, but I'm not going to bring acetone inside a comic room. I just don't feel that comfortable yet with it. And again, a little reminder, how do you know you found a treasure hunt? It'll let you know. Little words right there, words of encouragement. That little logo lets you know that you found a treasure hunt. There's that. And then, but if you can't find it because the car is too big, you find it on the car itself. There's that flame logo right there. Yeah. So this looks like the little Tabasco sauce from the MREs. So that's why I said, look, this looks like an MRE one. Pretty cool. A little unique. It's a new casting from last year that carried over. Hot Wheels right there. Yeah. So I wonder if it's fast on track or not. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty happy to find it. Sometimes this is considered a fantasy car, which is not based in a real car, real life car. But sometimes they're fun too. And because it's not like a real car, you could maybe find it a little bit easier. All right, guys. So that's it for the Hot Wheels haul. If you want me to open some other ones, I'll open that up here here in a little bit. All right, cool. So as mentioned, I do like trades and stuff. So sometimes I'm down for a trade, and sometimes I try to force the trade. Maybe I did that with Craig. Hopefully, but he's a good buddy. He's a good friend. He puts up with a lot of a lot of what I do. He's a good sport, and so yeah, I've sent him a few things. Now I have to find him something since he brought me something. So yeah, let me introduce. Let me put his intro video in there just in case.
Sick! Yeah, the sickness. Sick!
Oh, so that's a cool intro vid. And speaking of which, guys, let me click on a video of his. And guys, he did do this. No fear in this man. So let's give him a few more looks. Let's give him a few more views. And if you're not subbed up to him, just sub to him for that lone fact right there. That's a cool video. It's him interaction at a grocery store. So yeah. Hunter, what's up, dude? You catch it, dude? I opened up the treasure hunt, man. Opened up the treasure hunt, show it off a little bit, that sort of thing. And yeah, man, yeah. So I'm sorry, I just can't. Kind of laughing with Craig's video. I haven't seen it in a while, and it played just there, and I thought it was funny. All right, cool. So, Craig shipped out a huge box, and he spent a pretty good penny on it. And it made its way. It needed a couple boosts, to make it from Cleveland, Ohio, to Seattle, Washington, but it got here. Looks like a Tapatio bottle. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, I don't know if you know anybody in the service, but in the MREs, they would have these little Tapatio bottles in there, dude. So that's why I was like, whoa, dude, this looks like, one of those things found in an MRE. I gotta look. I don't think I have any Tabasco sauce, actually. Tabasco bottle. But yeah. Craig, I'm not trying to dox you, buddy. Gosh. Plus, you're not even here. This guy. Look, guys, if you guys want to know Craig's address, it's right here. Right here, look, mira, right there. So some of you with the zoom in, right there, buddy. Right there. Right there. Anyway. So yeah. Anyway. So Craig, let me know. Doesn't this look like the Tabasco sauce bottle from the MREs? Come on. You guys had those. All right, cool. All right, and I try to put them in an order that I opened them in, and I'll just show them off and go from there. All right, guys. Cold the Set. I know that I've seen this book before. It's from Bad Idea, and honestly, I don't know what it is about. To tell you the truth, I need a reminder. I'll open it and I'll show it off. And I do like that Bad Idea is printing these books in old newspaper stock paper. Does that make sense? It seems like newspaper print, so it's not heavy. Yeah, not heavy at all. It's like newspaper stuff. It's like light. It works. Not very heavy. So I do like that Bad Idea is doing that. Can you tell I've been bagging and boarding all day? I can't do this right now. Anyway, so it looks, some kids are just out, having a good time, joyriding, and then this Vato shows up out of nowhere. So yeah, cute. I'll find out what it's about. Okay, this one, Brutal, Just Brutal, The Cold Open by Dennis Hopeless and Bram Lovell. Yeah. All right, interesting. Issue number 0, right? 0. And normally issue 0 is an origin story, so cool. Origin story. Go with that. All right, guys. So this one, I've had this copy before, and I've had this book before, but I don't think I've had it in the first print. And I think now I do. So Ren and Stimpy issue number 1. Barcode. Well, there you go. So yeah. So if you open the bag, Stimpy tells him something. Ren tells Stimpy something. You can kind of make it out. So it's a classic. Oh, cool. Looks like it has a sticker in the back with Ren Hoek. I forgot Stimpy's last name. It's not Hoek. I don't know if they're roomies. Now that I remember, I don't remember the roomies or what. But, Ren and Stimpy, they're up to shenanigans. Ren the Chihuahua and Stimpy the cat. And I don't know if the Chihuahua ever spoke Spanish or not. But yeah. All right, guys. Next book that I have here is All-Star Batman number 1. And this is a foil cover. And this book is pretty cool. When I started reading comic books in 2016, this was the first series that I picked up. Was All-Star Batman. I think it only went to 12, maybe 13 issues. Written by Scott Snyder. So there's a few variants. And yeah, this one's what? A J.R. John Romita Jr. Yeah, so John Romita Jr. Pretty cool, reflective foily cover. Yeah, so in 2016, this is probably one of the variants I tried to get my hands on and didn't happen. It goes and wraps around the back of silver foil. Yeah, so cool. Thank you, Craig. All right, not too long ago, Batman had a blind bag thing. And Craig opened up some blind bags. And yeah, this is one of the ones he got. This is Batman issue number 1. I think, what is this? All In now? All In, which is the 4th volume of Batman. And I did not get this foil cover. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this with... Maybe I should put on gloves. Anyway, cool. And now, he sent me 2 of them. And this is the other issue number 1. And this is Tedesco variant. Pretty cool. Yeah. And I think this one, I don't know if it was a complete wraparound. No, it was not a complete wraparound, but I think you have to buy 2 of them to make it a complete. And this is Scott Williams and Maury, Jim Lee cover. There's that. Reflective. Craig, thank you. I'll put that back in shortly. All right, next book that I have here, Catwoman issue number 13, Rebirth. You're the villain. Pretty cool. Art germ. And maybe this goes around. The foil goes around, but it's already sealed, guys. It has its own poly bag in there. So maybe I'll open it. But yeah, cool cover. Thank you, Craig. All right, we're in the foil theme. All right, and this one's Wonder Woman issue number 1. Is this an art drum as well? Yeah, I think it is. He has a signature on all the books. There it is. All right, it's on her wrist. Was it this side? Yeah, there it is. Right there. Holly foil. Holly foil. There we go. All right. I did not get this one. This is a cool cover, guys. DC was doing Christmas covers, and this is Detective Comics. And the artist, I could tell who it is just by looking at it. It's Christy Zullo. And she does, I believe, yep. Christy Zullo Ominga. I did not know there was a hyphen there. Yeah, it does good work. So I recognize this cover right away. It's awesome. I opened it up for a reason because I wanted to let you know the issue number. Let's go back up. Batman issue 156. Christy Zullo Christmas variant. And yeah, it's Batman with Ace the Bat Hound. That's pretty stinking cool. I like it. As you know, I'm a fan of dogs. Yeah, this is awesome. It has a pup. And yeah, I'm looking for Batman 92, guys. So if anybody knows, has a lead on a Batman 92, let me know. That's one of the grails that I'm looking for. All right, still going, guys. Yeah, again, Craig, this box was huge. I think I got rid of it because it was that big. Anyway, so a couple books here. All right, Eternals issue number 1. J. Scott Campbell. I do not have it. I don't believe I have an Eternals book, so this should be a fun read. And then I believe I did read this one. This is a Future State Wonder Woman, and it has Wonder Woman 84 on that logo. It looks like the poster clip from that movie, and it's a J. Scott Campbell, of course. So there's that. All right. Oh, wow, that's a cool one. All right, what do I have here? This is another Wonder Woman, J. Scott Campbell. And this is Wonder Woman 750. So a milestone issue. And this is the J. Scott Campbell Virgin variant, I'm assuming. That's what they call it. I call it full art, but the comic nerds call it Virgin variant. All right, we got a couple comments. Perry, what up, dude? How long did you say what's up for? A couple minutes, 3, my bad. One of them has a misprint on the back. That was 3 minutes ago. 3 minutes ago. What book was he talking about? 3 minutes, Agu. You know what? I'll read them. I'll look for them. And if not, I'll go fish. Batman. Oh, that's right. I think there was a foil. The foil had a misprint. Man, I wish I was wearing gloves, you know. Do I have gloves up here? All right, let's see. Bachman, issue number 1. Fraction, Jimenez, Maury, variant cover. Jim Lee, Scott Williams, all in. Batman. Fraction, Maury. Okay. Batman issue. There it is. There it is, guys. So eventually I would have figured it out, right? So in the back, there we go. It spells issue. Thank you, Craig, with 2 I's. I. So there's that. So yeah, there it is. Cool cover. Cool cover. All right, where did I leave off? I left off with Wonder Woman, J. Scott Campbell. But wait, there's more. There's more. All right, guys. So Craig also included a slabby. So Craig did a good job of packaging, by the way. Good job, Craig. Way to reuse the materials. Did a good job. Look at that, guys. Bubble wrap and everything. Nice, like a pro. But if you know Craig, Craig's a pro. He's a pro. It's, if you ever seen a Blue Streak, he's a pro. He's a pro. He's a pro. All right, cool. I'm dating myself with the movies. All right, guys. So we got a slab. I got some books in here. So let's open up this little bag here. Oh, look at that. A pull tab. A pull tab. Batman issue. Look, Craig gave it away. All right, pull tab, guys. You pull tab, bro. I try to my best. All right. So, all right. So I'll show off this slab first. Why not? Why not? All right, guys. So this is Catwoman issue number 45 from 05. That's an Adam Hughes AH. See, you guys see the AH there? Paying attention? Yeah, AH, his initials, Adam Hughes, Catwoman. Gasp. A little shocked. A little surprised by Batman. Wow. Cool. I recognize the book. Good job, Craig. Thank you so much. This is awesome. Thank you, Craig. I'll keep it in the PC for a bit, and I don't know, maybe I'll hang it up. But all right, guys, slab there. All right, guys, 2 more books. Oh, dude, this is awesome. This is so cool. All right, so it's another Campbell. We'll add the Campbell. I didn't show the back of it, but that's how you know where you got it from. Has that Campbell sticker. All right, so which one's this one? All right, J. Scott Campbell. What is this? Rivals? Rivals issue number 1. J. Scott Campbell. At this point, you guys have looked at it more than I have. All right, Rivals issue number 1. Psylocke. Yeah, I believe that's Psylocke, guys. Marvel Rivals cover, I believe. There we go. All right. All right. Oh, dude, this is so cool. All right, guys. I don't think I have any J. Scott Campbell signature books until now. And according to the back of it, it's a Magic issue number 2, retail trade dress variant, signature series by J. Scott Campbell. That's what I just got done reading. That's pretty cute. And then, all right, I'll show you the cover. There it is. Magic. Look at that. Issue number 2 with the Herbie Hancock right there. Nice. And hot pink. Pretty cool. I don't know if you guys can see the hot pink. Hopefully it shows up well. I know there's a little bit of light reflection there, but cool. Yeah, guys. These will be for sale at my whatnot. Let me plug in my what. I'm kidding, Craig. Thank you so much, man. That's awesome. That's a whole stack of books. I will keep them in the PC for sure for a while. Thank you so much. But just in case you guys want to buy something, Mercari.com/Agu Ramos 19. Awesome. Yeah, Craig. Thank you so much, man. Those are definitely books that I did not have in the PC personal collection, and they'll be there for a little bit. Okay, cool. Let's see. Damn, I sent all that. What was I thinking? I don't know, man. But it's like 5 pounds worth of books or something. That box was huge. And yeah, Craig, you did send a few. Let me try to be careful. So look at that. Look at that. What were you thinking? And that's just books alone. Not to mention the slab. But yeah, Craig, thank you so much. They'll go in this short box right here shortly. Short box here shortly, right? Cute. Yeah, thank you so much, Craig. I gotta send something your way. All right, guys. I've been on for a while, and shout out to Kev, Entropy in Comics. He'll go live here in a little bit, and usually he does the. Let me hide this book. He usually does the hey, these are the books that I'm buying tomorrow type thing. Anyway, so these are tomorrow's books today. And yeah, I haven't had a chance to read them. How do I say? I keep busy at work. So by the time I get home, I don't want to open up a comic book. I just want to relax a little bit because I've been opening up comics all day. But you know what? I'll show off the books that I have that are coming out tomorrow. And yeah, this is a serious list. This is my receipt, Craig. Let me cover the bottom where it gives me my total. But yeah. Oh, dude, this has my address on the receipt. Order number from April 27th. God, I don't mind giving out my address, but I was informed not to. So there we go. I'll be vague. There it is. There's my receipt. Yeah. Craig, look. I even got 3 pages, dude. Look at that. 3 pages of receipts. You know how that is. Cool. All right. So, yeah, guys. So for this portion, just to get one out of the way, you know what? I did plug Fish Cat, but I didn't play his intro. So let's play a Fish Cat's intro, just in case. All right. That was pretty cool. All right. Just to give a break from the intros. I'll play another one here in a second, but let me rearrange the books in order. I'll go in reverse. I'll go with the indies first. So these are Image Comics, Titan, and is this another Image? I don't know. Anyway, cool. So there's been buzz about this book, and I'll read it, and I'll find out if the buzz is appropriate, accurate, well-deserved. Here we go. Well-deserved. We'll find out if the hype is well-deserved. And what am I talking about? Odin, issue number 1. New book by James Tynion. All right, why are you playing my intro? Well, Chad, because I did give you a shout out earlier, and I didn't play your intro, and I should have. So I'm like 20 minutes behind, and so that's why I played it. He played mine too. See, Craig, thank you, Craig. See, Craig, just giving you guys shouts. God, this guy, I'm trying to advertise for this Vato over here to get him to, 1,000 subs. I play his intro. What's going on? What do you mean? Why am I playing your intro? This guy. All right. You're welcome. Como el pan, ya ganamos. All right, cool. He dropped your link. See? I dropped the link. I'm in bed. Got training early tomorrow. That's why man invented coffee. All right. Cool. Back to it. Odin. No clue what's it about, but I'll open it. And yeah, we'll find out. So I'll let you know if James Tynion did a good job or not. Okay, this came as a recommendation by Fire Guy Ryan. And this was a poster that was a promotional poster that arrived at the shop. I no clue what this book is about, but that's the thing with Image. You got to give them a shot. Maybe there's a good story. And the book says, home isn't what it once was. And neither is grandma. Of the earth. Of the earth. There you go. So I think this is a movie homage cover. You guys let me know. And like Fishcat says, real men drink coffee. The Evil Dead. That's right, Craig. The Evil Dead homage. Hopefully you added Evil Dead to your list. If not, here it is. Cool. All right. Next book that I have here for Independent is Rafael Garcia Henchman. And yeah, our homie there is a bumbling fool, and he's supposed to be a commander or a leader of a squad. And while he's trying to lead the squad, this is what he does. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Cover A, Gustavo Vargas. So Vargas cover. I am keeping up with it. And the last issue, there was a scene where they had to go into the tunnels, and this is what happened. Kind of as they were going into the tunnel. So it's a funny read. We drink matcha. Nice. Greetings, community. See, it's Kev. Told you guys Kev was gonna show up. David and Peter are cool guys. They've been writing together for years. David and Peter. Try guys, David and Peter. I don't see their names here, but one of these books. Talking about one of these books. All right, guys. So I'll play a little media video for this next portion of the haul. And again, this is thanks to Fishcat Collectibles, guys. And you know what? Let's just do it. All right, so a little good stack from the DC pull list side of things. So let's see. Of course you did, Kev. Hey, Craig. People saying what's up. The matcha book. The matcha. Cool. What just happened? I don't know. Let me do this. All right, cool. All right, guys. I don't know if you guys are reading Absolute Universe, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Martian Manhunter, Green Lantern. But guess who joined the mix? Absolute Green Arrow. So I just went with the cover A. I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a read. It's only 6 issues. And our shop did sell out of this book. There's a little bit of hype behind it. I don't know much about the Absolute Universe. I just know it's a different take. And a couple spins, a couple twirls, some magic powder, whatever it was that motivated these people. But it's a different take, a different twist with the heroes that we know about. Just a little bit more adult oriented. All right. Green Arrow. Pornsack is doing signing this weekend. Dan Craig, thanks for the, Dan Kev. Thanks for the hookup. Thanks for the hookup, dude. You're welcome. All right. Next book that I'm reading here. I admit I've said this before. The interior is not as easy on the eyes as the exterior. But we'll see where it goes. Batwoman's trying to solve something, right? But the interior writing is kind of a little different. Let's see if I keep it going. Batwoman issue number 3. There's that. That Stefan Sedgwick. Yep, Sedgwick cover. There's that. Issue number 3. All right, I got 2 Catwoman books. Cover A. I'm doing it again. I'm going for the normal cover A, and I'm getting the variant. So what variant that I went with this time? I went with the Cho. Catwoman 87. This is cover B. Cover B. Frank Cho. Met him at a Comic-Con up here in the Seattle area. And busy guy. He does like his own, how do you say, stories, folklore, Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster, monsters, that sort of thing. It's his jam. So if you want to look up one and talk about it, guys, he'll talk about that stuff. Anyway, I've gotten his autograph before. Nice guy, Frank Cho. Okay, next book that I have here, Nightwing cover A, and I haven't read Nightwing, so this one's going to be new. Haven't read him in a while, but I just know that people are out to get him, even though he's rich. Trying to take it from him. All right, I did not do that. It was a sound effect. It was a sound effect. There's sound effects now on StreamYard. I haven't used them yet, but yeah, there's like little sound effects you could play. Look, they even have a QR code that you can show off. There's that, guys. If you want to follow me, which you kind of are, but there's that. Yeah, so let's go. Was that a widget? Hide it. Media files. And so, yeah. So all right, if your heart is not beating after this, you got to check your heart. All right, what am I talking about, Agu? Sirens, Love Hurts. Look at that cover. Chew. They're Chew. And I'm going for the Chew covers, guys. I'll try to get the set going. But yeah, that's a Harley Quinn on the cover. Yeah, I believe this one's Craig approved. Hopefully you can kind of see it. Let me hold it at a different angle. Harley Quinn. Mallet, playing cards, hair all over the place. She's sticking out her tongue? Yeah, sticking out her tongue. There you go. All right, guys, so that was it. That was a haul video for this week. Again, yeah, let me know if it's okay to separate the Hot Wheels and the comics. I'll just do maybe 2 videos a week. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's kind of tough. It's kind of tough finding Hot Wheels comic books since I have a pull list now. They're coming in more consistently. Yeah, so that's it. Cool. All right. So, let me just say thank you to the peeps that were in here. Craig, thank you for not being here. Hunter, thanks, man. Perry, thank you for your cameo. Always a pleasure. Fishcat, thank you so much. Who else we have up in here? I know Kev is in here. Kev. Yeah, dude. I'll drink a little bit more water and I'll try to be in the live, but if I'm not in the live, I watch it shortly after. What I do, I try to read some of the books right now. But yeah. Thank you for stopping by, man. I'll try to join your live here in a second. Barman. All right, Barman, you were there the whole time, dude? Too late? A little bit, bro. I'll do a quick rundown. I said the thank yous, so I'll say thank you to you for stopping by. But basically, yeah, man, Craig hooked it up. Live television. Live, right? Craig hooked it up like I mentioned. Guys, I just saw Barman over the weekend. We went to a local show, the one that I was telling people about, FenCon. And I saw him there with his kiddo. And yeah, it was cool. It was cool seeing him. And yeah, so I showed off the Craig box. The thing I did today. I'll do a quickie. That's what she said. Anyway, treasure hunt Hot Wheel. There we go. I didn't get a vote, guys. You guys didn't tell me if you wanted me to open any other of these ones up, but oh well, whatever. And yeah, and I went with today's pull list. I'll just do a little recap. Sirens Love Hurts. And I think next week I'll show off that slab that I just bought. Barman, that's the one I told you about. Just give me something to show off because I think I went on longer tonight than I thought I would. But yeah, this is the pull list. This is the Marvel books. I'm trying to keep up with the reads. Here's that. And then I also went with the indies of the Earth. Here we go. There's that. So yeah, it was a big pull list week. Odin and Henchman, which is hilarious. Yeah, man. So that's it. Watch the rewind. Why not? Great Batwoman cover. Yeah, the Cedric was pretty cool. I think that's what's kind of keeping me there because these covers are pretty cool, and I want to get all of them. I want to get the Frizen. The Cedric is really cool. Even the cover A is all right. Because it's always the cover A that you want to go with. Yeah, man. Good seeing you too. All right, guys. Again, thanks again for tuning in or live, of course, and on the rewind. Thank you so much. Let me know what you're picking up. Let me know what you're reading. Maybe I'm not reading something that you are. Is there something that I'm missing out on? Hope not. All right, guys. I'll play some Lobo. Thanks again for the hangout, and we'll catch you on the next one. Later.